Well, next week marks 20 years since Hurricane Katrina. Our local communities are commemorating this anniversary in many ways, but in Jefferson Parish next week, local artist Phil Sandusky, he's going to be there to discuss his art and his book, Painting Katrina. And we actually have Phil Sandusky with us this morning. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So this book is really just the way that you captured the moment in those days when you came back 6 weeks after the storm and you decided to paint the destruction around you. Tell us why you did that.
Well, as a plein air landscape painter, and what I do is I work from the live subject outdoors, and it's what I do every day.
Sure.
It was just my duty when I came back to do what I can with my art form to capture the hurricane destruction. And so we went out, a colleague of mine, Diego Larguilla, and I went out painting every day together. And this is a photo of Mark Simler with the Louisiana State Museum, took that photo of me painting. But scenes like this yachts piled up at the yacht club, it was just amazing, the force of nature. Mm. And we were painting in places like in the lower Ninth Ward, and as much as artistic beauty as we were finding in the force of nature and the destruction, we always felt there was always the reverence that we were painting in places where people, the best case scenario, had lost everything they owned, and worst case scenario had lost their loved ones there. And so there was always a thing that you felt, emotion that you felt when you were painting there, and conflicting emotions when you were working.
Your entire family was involved with this. Your wife was running a mental health program.
Yeah, my wife. Yeah, I was really proud of her. She came back right away and ran a behavioral health program for first responders, and those guys were just living out of garbage bags, and everything they owned was lost. Most of them lived in New Orleans East and parts of the town that got flooded. And so I'm really proud of her for doing that.
Amazing. And, tell us a little bit more about people's responses when they see the artwork. What does it bring out in them?
Well, it's, you know, a lot of people, it's interesting, this body of work when I did it, and I had no idea, I didn't know that it would be, whether people would like it or not. I was just doing it because I had to, but people either love them or they hate them. You know, and it's very emotional when they see it, and so that's kind of the way it is. There's just something. There's beauty in really strange dimensions of beauty, and to see the force of nature, to see a house a pickup truck that has been smashed, turned upside down, and smashed onto the footing of one house, with another house that's been just floated over it, and it just looks like the house came alive and lived a violent life and died in a tortured pose, so to speak, you know. And there's a beauty in that, but there's also so much misery.
A lot of pain.
And so people can see the beauty, and some people, you know, can't get past the misery of it.
Absolutely. Phil Sandusky, you know, we want to let people know that your work is available for viewing next week, and we want to tell them where. So if we can show that information, guys. Jefferson Parish, we're going to have this event, or they're going to have this event, the library, August 26th at 7 p.m. And you're going to be there to kind of walk through the journey of your paintings with them.
Exactly.
Correct?
I'm going to give a slide presentation showing the work and talking about our adventures painting the storm destruction. And there's a few of my Katrina paintings that are still remaining on view now at Lemieux Galleries.
Okay, great. All right, Phil, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. And we're going to have this interview and information of the event on fox8live.com. Zach Fradella, over to you.